Terve ja hyvää päivää. This is Mika Toukola. I'm recording some ideas on this level called Japanese Game Show, which is level 146 of CCLP4. It was designed by J.B. Lewis. It's an interesting level in many ways, but today I wanted to look at this corner up here and try to see what methods one might use to retrieve the yellow key that you need blocks to reach. So it's called a nail puzzle, where you put blocks on a force floor and then step onto the force floor yourself, and the blocks are stopping you from moving. And I made this small level that just has this corner to explore the different ways to reach the yellow key. And let's look at a basic solution to this. I added a thief tile here to force this basic solution on this dummy level, this a practice level. Oh, I have the volume off here. So here Chip is pushing the blocks up to make 2 columns, and he'll reach the yellow key, and then he can open this door and exit this mini level. Then this was a solution time of 87.2 seconds remaining on the clock. So we're going to see if there's any other way to solve the level any quicker. This next level is made to explore a different solution to it, where you bring a block down like this and then you push another block. And when I was originally solving this level in the original set, like years and years ago, this is what I did. I would push blocks like this, and then this is not a possible solution in Lynx, because in the Lynx rule set you can't step off a force floor backwards like this, but in MS you can, and this only needs 5 blocks instead of like 10, so in that way it's more efficient. But of course it's more slower, because you have to go around this cloner more, both going to push the blocks and then coming back. Oh, what was that? Well, it turns out it's possible to avoid going around the cloner if you use a little bit of slide delay, trickery, and understanding. However, as you can see here, this is an 86.6 second solution, so it's not any faster. It's 0.6 seconds slower than we did before. But in any case, let's analyze what we did there, just so you understand the next solution as well. So what we did was we first brought 1 block up here, and then here on the slip list, the internal mechanics of the game, it keeps that 1 block we have on the force floors, and the next block we push onto the force floor will pause for just a moment, and this allows that Chip can push the block again before it moves on the force floor. So to do this, we need a half move weight here, like this. Now there's 2 blocks on the slip list. If we try the maneuver again, it won't work, because due to the way how slide delay works, the 3rd block on the slip list will move immediately, and Chip can't push it on this row of force floors. So what I did instead in this solution is, let's watch it again a little more carefully. Here we have a half move weight, and I push the 2nd block like this. And here you can see Chip pushing on the block. That is ramming the block into place, and it's taking it off the slip list. So when Chip comes down again, he is there's only 1 block on the slip list, and he can do the maneuver again with this 3rd block. And again he rams this block into place, and that one too, it's a little quicker, and he can come over the blocks like this. Okay, hope you fully understood that, but it's not that easy. And so you can watch it again or try it yourself if you want to. Next we try a different idea. Instead of taking a block all the way next to the yellow key, we take the first block just 1 row short of that, and the 2nd block next to that one. Here I didn't ram it into place, so there's 2 blocks on the slip list, and that means for the 3rd block I have to go around the cloner like this. And again, now the 4th one is easy to put into place, and I rammed that one into place so that I can get the 5th one over here, and and reach the yellow key. Is this any quicker? Well, it's 87.0 seconds. So it's not the worst idea in the world, but it's not faster than the basic solution. I'd also like to mention that if you're wondering if I'm missing any boosts or how I'm getting all of these boosts, I used a program called Hourglass to slow down the game for me, so I knew what I was pressing and when it was happening. And of course, it's not a valid way to report scores or anything like that, and it is a lot of trouble to jump through some hoops like this. But for a small section like this, I thought it was worth the trouble to analyze it, and then I can practice what I come up with and score it in real time without the use of Hourglass. So, since taking one block over the other blocks is faster, how about we take two? So first we take one block over here, and then a second block. And now I didn't ram it into place, so this third block I had to go around the cloner like this. But now I have 3 blocks on the slip list, and when I push this fourth one onto it, I don't even need a half move weight, and I can get it easily into the next row like this. And now I needed to ram that one block into place and take this 5th block up here. Was that any quicker? No. Unfortunately, that is also an 87.0 solution, and let's just watch it once more because I was pausing so much. But we need to figure out something more to find more moves. What could it be? Let's move on to the next one. And this is just a little bit differently done, taking one block over. Instead of not using the ram here, I am ramming all these blocks into place, as we did in the second solution, I think. And there, with the proper weight, we get an 87.4 second solution. This is one move faster, 0.2 seconds faster than the basic solution we had, and quicker than the other solutions we did. Well, is it possible to improve this further? I didn't find a way. I did not find a way. Maybe you will. And here's a level, though, that has some extra slide delay built into it, where every time I press this clone button here to clone a tank, I create a tank onto the 4th floor to have some extra slide delay, and I avoid the cases where the slide delay is not in my favor. So I call this one extra slide delay. It's a little bit of a fantasy slide delay trick where it's I made it because I wanted to see what slide delay could do. Slide delay is not all powerful. It's chaotic sometimes. It's a little crazy, and it's when things are a little crazy and you don't understand them, it feels like they can do whatever. But when you get down to the technicalities of slide delay, it's not all powerful, but it does some weird things sometimes in your favor, sometimes you can't make it do what you want it to do. And I just made this level to see if I could make the slide delay do what I wanted to do, which was pushing all these blocks without needing to ram things into place. One more level, and I call this level the fantasy slide delay. There's 14 tanks here. So when I press the tank button and then I push a block onto the 4th floor, you know exactly what happens. It's the 15th item on the slip list, and the block moves one tile and then it freezes for a while. So this allows for this. I ram into place on the 2nd row. Now, I wanted this just to be here in a fantasy magical Christmas land where all your wishes come true and slide delay does everything you want it to do. And I was going to make a row of blocks here rammed into place, and then I'd just walk by and get the yellow key using 4 blocks, and it's really quicker. And I don't know what I was thinking. You know what happens? You push the 2nd block. Oh! Ouch. And that's what happens. The 1st block is, of course, pushed down. It comes off where I rammed it into place, and I can't get the 2nd one rammed here into its own place. So I did try to, a method where you'd put 8 blocks here, and then with the right waiting time, you could get to the yellow key with just 1 block instead of 5 blocks. So like you use, I'm sorry, instead of 10 blocks, you'd use 9 blocks. But it was just not possible, and it wouldn't help you in the actual level, the full level. So I was just fooling around with this slide delay stuff, and that's what I had to show you guys. I was also testing my new microphone. I want to make some more Chips Challenge videos, and I thought I'd give it a go with this kind of a small analysis of this corner of this awesome level. So thank you for tuning in, and hopefully next time we'll find something else interesting to talk about. Bye.